And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. Yes, in yo, Biggie Boy, Rosenstrike. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here he is, Ty Bam Bam Tuivasa. This is a knockout artist of the highest order, and even though the opposition seems to know what he's trying to do stylistically, nobody in the UFC has been able to stop him. He has been very durable. We saw that nasty knockout of Rashad Coulter, the leg kick right into the eventual knockdown. Tremendous stuff on the highlight reel already for the young man, Ty Tuivasa.
Dude getting active, lands another combination to the head.
Decent right hook attempt, but it's no good. Huge block there. Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe he is still standing after taking that punch. That ran clean.
Well, you got to think he might be trying to set up that overhand again. He's found a home for it all night long. Let's see if that holds true. Hard shots landing on both sides here. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. All right, so we build this as a striker's delight and a good early sign for the boxer getting inside and landing that hook on the kickboxer.
Beautiful hook in close, staying tight so that the kickboxer is very limited with using his legs, but he can always land and turn on that beautiful hook. Way to hide that leg kick.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Nice work here on the clinch by Rosenstrike. Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches. He's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Rosenstrike gets caught with that punch. Oh, he connects with another uppercut. He's landed a few big ones so far here.
That is his best punch. He finds it from so many different positions, and he can find that uppercut from both sides of the body.
Oh, there's the swing, and there's the miss by Ty Tuivasa. All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Oh, lands a nice straight. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Targeting the body with the kick now. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time to expect so many different strikes, but it's because he has such a vast knowledge of just finding that strike. Nice.
Keeping busy now, connecting with those punches.
Oh, inside kick.
Try to establish that jab.
Quick jab lands there.
Oh, connects with another uppercut. I'm surprised his opponent's head stayed on his body after that.
He won't be able to take many more of these. Right. He's been taking them over and over again, and it's a testament to his chin. But you take one on the perfect spot, he will crumble like a stack of bricks.
Rosenstrike's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge. 45 seconds to go here in round one. All right, Tuivasa gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Glancing right hand lands upstairs. All right, so he's landed a few seminal uppercuts already, DC. Got to think he goes back to it.
I am almost certain he's going to go and try to find another one of those. But expect him to really sit down and try to make one really count and try to end this fight.
Rozenstruik's eye is closing up. Final seconds of the ring. A huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up from him. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight.
Round 2 straight ahead. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, there's the end of the round. So it was a huge strike to the head that stunned his opponent and nearly got him out of there.
Yeah, that was a big moment. A big strike lands. His opponent's on wobbly legs. That is exactly what you want to see as you're walking back to your stool. Your opponent staggering back to his corner and being hopeful that he can get it back together before the start of the next round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, no denying that he rocked it.
Hurt him again.
Could be the beginning of the end here. He's looking for that left hand. Not there. Well, why fix what's not broken? Why not go right back to that overhand here again? All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. He should be focused on getting to that cut, making his opponent pay. He did the work. He opened up the cut. Now it's on him to continue on the path and make the ringside position, come in here and try to stop this fight.
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are hurt. Both guys are fighting beautifully. Both are showing a lot of heart right now in this fight.
Great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you end the night, that one landed right on the spot.
All right, so the overhand has certainly been a big weapon for him here tonight. Look for him to go right back to it here if he can find an opening.
Big knee here by Jorginho.
Well, not sure if I should knock his fight IQ, but it seems like he's sort of playing around here. Feels like the finish is there for the taking.
Yeah, the finish is there. And he needs to take his time to try and find it. Don't rush. Be patient. And in that patience, you'll find a punch or kick that will put your opponent out.
Well, the right hand has been there at times, not that time. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago. Blood is flowing from that cut with every passing strike.
Every strike. And it burns. John, it burns so bad. When you get cut like that, every time a shot lands, it just burns. So this guy needs to try to find a way to not take and limit the damage he's taking to this cut. Easier said than done, though.
Oh, Rozenstruik's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Clean punch.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. All right, let's go inside the octagon now. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 48 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, yes and yo, Biggie Boy Rosenstrike.
Well, he's smiling ear to ear, and why not after a knockout like that? I need a ticket to the after party tonight.
I mean, this is what dreams are made of. You dream of the knockout like this, and then the party after, where you and all your coaches get to celebrate the great handiwork.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Daniel the Hangman Hooker. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Mateusz Gamrot.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here is the 2-division contender, Dan Hooker, now back in the lightweight division where he has realized a whole lot of success. This man has headlined for the UFC before. He has been in some absolute wars. Tonight, though, not looking to end up in the hospital. He wants to be more of a technician on the feet. He has worked very hard with Eugene Behrman and all of his training partners at City Kickboxing. They want a clean technical effort here tonight, and candidly, they believe they have the right opponent to produce that result. All right, good early sign for the boxer as he is able to stuff the first takedown attempt. You were somewhat critical of his takedown defense in his last fight. Seems to have shored some things up.
It showed that in training camp, they went and addressed that real issue that he had this game. To this point, him defending from such a well-balanced fighter shows his improvements.
Nice jab by Hooker. And there's the early takedown. Maybe the stingy stat guys will give him credit. Hooker gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submission.
He set up a beautiful submission. Oh, it's getting tight. He's gone, he's gone, he's gone, he's gone. This fight over.
Whoa, submission defense, he gets out.
Calmness in that moment. It looked like the fight was over. He was able to clear his head, put the guy into the mount. Not a great position, but much better than getting his arm snapped in half from an armbar. This is where he wants to be.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Oh, might be trying to set up a leg submission here. Heel hook looks tight. Oh, he got out. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Hooker's back in full mount.
I mean, at this point, you just have to do something. You know, you have to maybe start trying to pull guard, grab him, pull him into you to try to change it and get him in your realm where you have the advantage.
Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it. Well, you got to move.
Ooh, heel hook attempt now, and it looks locked in. Oh, that's getting in deep now.
That's real deep, John. He's got to be careful. Oh, man, that was slick.
And a miss with the right hook. Oh, really exploiting his reach advantage as he landed the jab there, DC.
Good defense blocking that punch.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio. The ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Gamrot's back in full mount.
Big ground and pound.
Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top. Hookers in half guard. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll. Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
All right, he engages in the single follow tie. Lands another strike upstairs, and for his opponent. Oh, he is hurting for certain. That strike over the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh!
Start.
All right, take a seat, man. That was awesome. Really hurt him at the end of that round, man. He is not going to recover, okay? I want you to go out there this round, and I want you to hit him.
All right, so there's the end of the round. It had a little bit of everything and nearly a finish due to a submission.
But you see, when you're on the ground with him, you're in danger.
Yeah.
You're constantly under attack. There is no place to rest. Where you can rest with most guys, you got to be very aware against this guy, or he's going to catch you in something that you can't get out of.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. So with that, our next round is underway. It looked like maybe we wouldn't get here. There was a close attempt. Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. He passes to half guard. There it is. Now he's on the mount.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Gamrot. All right, working inside his opponent's guard here.
You cannot sit in these jiu-jitsu guys' guard. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish his fight.
Holding on to the submission attempt here. Oh, gives up on the submission now.
Well, he had it tight, John, but then he decided to keep the dominant position by giving it up. Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Oh, crowd just loving it as the fighters, after an extended grappling battle, make their way back to the field.
Yeah, they're back on their feet. They spend a lot of energy on the ground. And these guys are going back and forth on the ground, and ultimately, he's gotten back to his feet to give himself an opportunity. Oh, nice.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt. Gamrot gets the single leg takedown.
Great job finding his shots from the top position. Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Trying to set up a submission now. Oh, looks like he's got that arm pin in the triangle now.
It looks like he's getting close to this arm triangle. All he's got to do now is isolate the arm, get his head down to the mat, and squeeze it. Oh, wow, oh!
Oh, he escapes!
He got out! I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish. Nice. Nice strike lands from the bottom fighter.
Well, he's got his back now. He's going for the rear naked choke now. Oh, that rear naked choke is tight. You gotta be kidding me, he's out. Different round and the striking clinic continues. Shades of Max Holloway back in the day against Calvin Kattar. Every strike he has thrown seemingly is finding a target.
I mean, it's landing. Everything is landing, J.A. And coming into this fight, he understood that he had an advantage in this particular skill. I don't know if he could have even expected it to be this vast as we have seen to this point in the fight. You can't take all those unanswered strikes. They don't have to be that damaging.
Yeah.
You just got to move.
All right, so some high-level stuff there on the ground, but as they make their way back to the feet, a huge response from the crowd, no surprise.
I love all the grappling that was on display there, but fight fans want to see striking, and that's exactly what they're going to get as he finally makes his way back to his feet.
That shot blocked by Hooker.
I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Well, there it is again. He just continues to keep landing those takedowns, scoring a lot of points. His opponent has showed a pretty good get-up, but not sprawling, not stopping the shot.
He's got to sprawl earlier. He's got to defend a little bit earlier if he's going to stop this guy. This guy is so committed to his wrestling that he will continue to attack him over and over again.
It's great round. Great round. Your round all the way. I need more of the same. I want you to get out there, secure that takedown. Put this guy on.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Landed that overhand right flush. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. On the inside, he's hurt now.
He turned his entire body into that uppercut, and it landed exactly as he was going. Oh, nice level change.
Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Hooker. Oh, you gotta love the ground and pound strikes here. All right, the referee not seeing enough action there. We go back to the center of the octagon now. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go and get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him come up and look like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
Really using his reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3.
Hands high, hands high.
Nice, solid punch lands. He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Oh, nice jab by Hooker. Gamrot's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
Caught that one.
Slips the left hand. Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. Guillotine jump.
Oh, looks like he might get the finish here.
This has to be it, John. It's got to be it.
Oh, hang on a second. He escapes.
What a tremendous job. You saw his hands able to go to the inside. Attack the lock, create some space, roll to your back, give up the mount, but live to fight another day.
Still pursuing the submission here.
He is like a dog on a bone.
You need to work. Let's stand this up. Let's work.
He's got to be careful here.
Oh, now looking to posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Gamrot. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that...
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
Oh, big left. Waning seconds of this fight.
Another takedown land.
And that is how you end a fight. The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Mateusz Gamrot!
All right, so the judges have rendered their decision, and 2 of the 3 of them had it for him. So he gets it done by split decision tonight. You've been involved in some of those. Nothing easy standing there waiting for the judges to render the
John,
scorecards.
it is the worst feeling in the world, not knowing if you did enough, right? Or not knowing what the judges were watching. So I know exactly what these guys are feeling as they walk to the center. You got your fingers crossed, you got your toes crossed, you got everything crossed, hoping that 2 judges saw it your way.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Steve Astro Boy O'Shag. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Kai Don't Blame.
Ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, big matchup in front of Kai Kara-France tonight as we get to the early round action here. He has reeled off several consecutive wins. That set up an interim flyweight championship opportunity. And on any given Saturday night, a lot of people talk about Kara-France as one of the more powerful flyweights in the world, but he's also one of the more well-rounded guys in the division. And he believes it is going to be that well-versed skill set that ends up getting him his hand raised here tonight. Beautifully timed and placed front kick there by the kickboxer, and that's going to allow him, I would think, to really maintain this range against the overall more well-rounded fight.
I mean, yeah, he's in there with a guy that would seem to have more ways to win the fight, but if he stays at range here, kicking range, he's the best at that. So he needs to continue on this path, continue to throw those kicks straight at him and dart at him, poke at him to keep him at space so that he can fight his fight.
Kick is blocked. Well, missed on that one.
Big shot lands for both guys.
All right, so there it is, the leg kick from Kai Kara-France. He figured to have a striking advantage tonight. So far, so good.
Everything starts with a leg kick. It's a lot of the game plan of the City Kickboxing team. They build reads off of your reactions. And Kai Kara-France right now is trying to gain the recipe for what gonna lead to success tonight.
Right hook to the head blocked. Just misses with the straight right. And there he goes, lands another combination. His cardio's so good that it allows him to put forth this type of output and pace.
When his opponent is done at 2, he is stringing together 4, 5, 6 more different strikes. You don't do that without having fantastic cardio.
Outstanding kick there by Kara-France. How about the leg kick there? Beautiful. Missed on the right hand. Nice jab there to the body by Kara-France.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, nice jab up top by Kara-France.
Oh, that one landed, yep.
Oh, big right hand, yes. Just over 2 minutes to go in the round. Beautiful straight punch there by Kara-France. Fighter lands a left.
He's got that single collar tie locked in. Oh, nice.
Takedown defense is there.
Big knee lands to the body.
Shot is blocked there by Erceg. Oh, the high kick gets home. Able to land with the lead uppercut there. Oh, another beautiful combination there, DC. If this is not his best striking performance in the UFC, I'm not sure what was.
We've never seen him look so good. And confidence starts the combination. Combinations come from confidence and believing that all the reps that you have done in the gym is going to show itself when the octagon door closes. Tonight it has been just that for this fighter.
Kara-France has got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
And potentially a critical takedown here. Urseg's in half guard. 15 seconds. Means we have reached the end of round one. All right, heading back to the corner, and Catafronts is bleeding from the forehead a little bit, so we'll keep an eye on that as the fight continues. Hopefully the cut man can do his work and get it under control so it doesn't bleed down into the fighter's eyes. All right, we will now re-rack some of the highlights for you from that previous round. We'll try to find the shot that caused the cut above his eye that is now leaking significantly down and compromising his vision.
Yep, there it is. The one that landed that really opened him up. That cut is in a bad spot, too. Right over the eye, so that blood starts to leak down. It starts to really impair the vision. It's going to be on his opponent to try and circle away from the power while not going in to circle away from the power to allow for himself to have a chance to still win this fight.
Yeah, still plenty of time with which to rally, but we will keep a close eye on that cut above his eye. All right, next round is now underway. DC, any major takeaways after the previous 5 minutes?
That both of these guys are very evenly matched. The matchmakers did a fantastic job when they put these two in the octagon. So even though it wasn't crazy, you got to see high-level mixed martial arts.
Right on the button.
I am starting to lose track of how many punches this guy has landed to the head of his opponent.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
You can't take too many of those big elbows.
Oh, how many knees can one man take? All right, so he lands again just like we saw in the last round, realizing a lot of success with his Muay Thai game tonight.
You know, why change it? It's working, and it's working from the very start of the fight. The moment this fight started, you saw the advantage that we predicted was there. He started to take advantage of it early, and now he's continuing to build on that. This kickboxer looks amazing tonight.
Oh, and he tags him with the straight hand there. Beautifully done by Steve Urseg. This pace is just absurd, and he has kept it up throughout the fight. Shades of Max Holloway against Calvin Kattar, punches in bunches.
I mean, being there, watching Max Holloway do what he did was super impressive. So to even list this performance alongside that tells you how this guy is fighting tonight.
Oh, and there's a takedown attempt, DC. Not how about the accuracy land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. We have crossed the midpoint of this one. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
Oh, right hand landed. There you go. Nice strike.
Able to block the punch there. Well, not much of a setup there. Misses with the left hook. All right, so it looks like some bruising on that thigh right now. He hasn't really done anything to address that weapon from his opponent.
He's got to check some kicks. I know right now it may not be that damaging, but down the line, you're going to really pay for it if you don't address it right now.
Hands high, hands high.
Oh, single collar tie here. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Well-rounded fighter continues to pressure the kickboxer and landed a really nice hook in that exchange.
You can tell every time he wants to really put some damage on his opponent because he goes to the hook. It's his best punch, and he lands it once again.
Oh, now the hook in the clinch by France. So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse, and you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him, whether or not he's reaching for it, whether or not he's confused by where it's at. We got to start to watch his reactions now as we go forward.
Urseg's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. And plenty of time with which to work. 30 seconds to go in the round.
Keep doing it again. Do it again.
Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by France. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Final seconds. Round 3 next. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, well, the cut man has got his work cut out for him, and I believe we have isolated the shot that caused that critical cut above the eye.
I mean, right above the eye, John. Too many damaging blows. He's got to change something because now every time he gets hit above the eye, the blood will start to leak in his eye, making it almost impossible to fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, so back-to-back entertaining rounds. We'll see how it goes in this round. We'll see which corner sort of maximize those 60 seconds on the story.
This is what happens when you get two very skilled, very evenly matched fighters coming together. Nobody has really taken a lead in this fight. Let's see who does it going into the next round.
Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured, but I think both fighters have been really effective with their strikes in this one.
Yeah, both guys have been affected. Both guys have been beat up. It's a very competitive fight. Let's see who has the heart to carry them through these very tough moments.
Urseg's in half guard, making all these shots count. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. France is back into full guard.
And there you go, again, half guard.
Well, this one is coming down to the wire. This has been so action-packed. I'm going to stand up and call the rest of this fight. I hope nobody is behind me. This has been insane.
I mean, it's unbelievable that we've still been sitting the whole time. Multiple times, you want to jump out of your seat because these guys are putting on such a fantastic fight.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Got to be careful to not gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Under 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Nice straight right lands. And just misses with that big right hand. Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Beautiful kick lands there.
All right, so there it is again, the leg kick from France. He has a lot of advantages in this matchup, but that appears to be the weapon of choice tonight.
You know, it's all rooted in the game plan. These guys build game plans, and these fighters from City Kickboxing follow it to a T, and you see that with France and his approach tonight.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these uppercuts from this position.
with 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Get on your bicycle.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. France is definitely taking aim at that cut right now. You see, targeting that area that is already compromised on his opponent. Nice jab from France. Well, he is a tactician. He does not discriminate when it comes to his weapons. There's a side kick.
That side kick can go to the legs or to the body. What a technique.
Out of range with that one.
What a fight.
Oh, with authority to the body.
Right hand up, right hand up.
Pretty strong jab there by Steve Ursay. Big knee.
Beautiful. Keep that pressure on.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing. Just misses with the jab there.
Heavy on the cut.
Oh, beautiful takedown by him there as he lands another one. He's keeping the stat guys busy tonight.
I mean, over and over, takedown attempt after takedown attempt, and the cardio. The cardio to wrestle that much is so impressive because his opponent is getting back to his feet, but he's got this ability.
Oh, what a fight as we go the full 15 minutes. I wouldn't be surprised to see them run it back at some point in the future. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
For decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Steve Astroboy! All right, so no surprise there as he gets it done on all 3 judges' scorecards. He kind of was confident if this was just a kickboxing match, but obviously he mixed it up and it paid dividends tonight.
It's mixed martial arts, and he showed that tonight. He showed that developing every skill in the game is what's going to be important as you have championship aspirations. He did it, got a massive victory, and wins a superior decision.
All right, big spot here for the former undisputed UFC middleweight champion, Israel Adesanya, and he's not too emotionally attached to a lot of these results. I expect a big effort out of him here tonight.
You know, John, I love that you teed it up that way because I was just thinking that for a guy that seemed to be on a rocket ship to the moon, becoming the middleweight champion, he handles adversity as well as anyone I've ever seen. When he lost to Jan Blachowicz, when he tried to become double champion, still even keel. When he lost his championship, even keel. I believe that ability will allow for him to work his way back to a championship opportunity where I expect him to be very competitive and possibly earn himself the belt back.
And skill for skill, there are a lot of people that still believe he's the best middleweight in the world. A lot of the elite 185-pounders believe that Izzy and not necessarily Pereira represent the toughest matchup for them. We'll see how Adesanya fares in this critical matchup here tonight. Well, South Africa is on the World Mixed Martial Arts map, largely courtesy of the elite middleweight Dricus du Plessis. And he got a lot of respect from his peers after beating Robert Whittaker at UFC 290. You had to look far and wide for any of his fellow fighters to be picking du Plessis going into that fight. And not only did he beat Whittaker, he bludgeoned him and got him out of there by TKO in round 2. That laid the foundation for a title fight for Dricus du Plessis. This man is a physical force, hardened by his upbringing in South Africa. Excited to see what he can do with the opportunity tonight, DC.
Man, what a crazy atmosphere inside GMS Arena here in Rio de Janeiro, Brazil tonight. The athletes are ready to go. Let us now see who will have the upper hand.
Our tale of the tape for this middleweight championship fight.
And now to get us started, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC middleweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the former UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style bender, Adesanya. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, Dricus still not du Plessis.
One of the best in the business, Herb Dean, is our referee tonight. All right, one of the best middleweights in the world at present, Dricus du Plessis, prioritizing a fast start tonight as we get underway in round 1. Not as though he's been a fighter who historically plays with his food at times, but du Plessis doesn't want to give his opponent any window for optimism nor confidence. As such, he felt like his jab was going to lead the dance, and eventually his right hand would close the show.
Early connection with the left from the champ.
Du Plessis gets caught with that punch. His chin is held up thus far. Got to shore up the defense here, though. Well, he's looking for that left hand, just out of range, though, with it. That punch, no good.
All right, so no singlet, no problem. Beautiful takedown there, and the kickboxer better get upright or this could be the beginning of the end.
He's got to hustle. But the problem is that his fighting style leads to takedowns. Every time he throws the body kick, the wrestler is looking to grab it, level change into him, and take him to the mat. This time he timed that takedown beautifully, and now he's fighting where he's comfortable.
Du Plessis in half guard now. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
That Darce choke is tight.
Still in hot pursuit of the submission here. Holding the position now.
He's smart. He knows not to lose his position. That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow.
Hand fight, hand fight.
Oh, great reversal to top position by du Plessis.
Getting him on here.
A lot of
Adesanya getting absolutely worked here from the top. Let's see if there's an uptick in his urgency here as he tries to get back up. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this guy.
It's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combination with the kick.
Takedown defense holds up. Lands a big elbow there. Push kick there to the body. Back and forth we go. Under a minute to go. Oh, really using his reach advantage as he landed the jab there. Effective strike there by Adesanya. Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Duplessis in half guard. 30 seconds to go in this one. Adesanya gets back up again. Oh, knee strike right to the body. 15 seconds.
Oh, nice big.
Oh, nice uppercut from the champion. Second round, straight ahead.
All right, buddy, take a seat. Deep breath. Breathe. All right, let's get him some water. Take a drink. All right, here we go. Listen, you're doing absolutely awesome.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays from that last round.
Unbelievable to see these high-level competitors get in each other's face, tuck their chin, bite down on the mouth guard, and just let it all hang out over the course of 5 minutes.
You ready? You ready?
Round 2 underway. All right, folks, here we go with our next round. And in terms of his output and his efficiency with his significant strikes in the previous round, you can argue that was the best 5-minute stretch of his UFC career.
Oh, absolutely the best 5 minutes he has ever had. He was in a zone. Everything he threw was just landing and landing with vicious intent. He's got to feel confident as he gets off the stool for the beginning of this round.
Looking to land the leg kick now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. Just misses with that one. Oh, beautiful land there by Adesanya. You hear this crowd just spinning out of his hand, oohing and on every time he advances.
I mean, he just captures your imagination from the walkout to the entrance when he's in the octagon, his fighting style. He just kind of has that thing that makes you want to stop and stare at Israel Adesanya.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loved it. I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow.
Right.
You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Oh, postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Just over 3 minutes to go. Israel Adesanya's in half guard. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of a barn. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Lands a jab. Man, that is loud. Another strike lands for the kickboxer. He really found that flow state pretty early in this fight, and he hasn't looked back.
He found it really early. And when this guy gets into his groove, he is hell on wheels. And right now he is showing why he is such a high-level, high-regarded kickboxer. He is outclassing this guy.
Pretty significant welt to the left side.
Great timing on that double leg. He's got to be careful here.
And very effective with the ground and pound. .90 seconds to go in round two. Grounding and pounding away. Nice strikes to the body there by Duplessis.
Now he's going full mount.
Adesanya gets up. He is back on the feet here. Nice crack there. Whiffs on that offering. Well, he's really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive. That's the biggest shot right thus far. How's his opponent still standing?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. And it might not be over now, but it's got to be over very soon.
Big uppercut. All right, well, good news is he rocked him. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take full advantage of them when they're presented to you.
30 seconds in the round. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to it, and now he's attempting to choke. Now he's in trouble.
Also, how about that position over submission as he bails on the side?
I think that's a great job. You got to make sure you don't end up in a worse position because you're trying to score a submission.
All right, there's the horn. The round is over, but not before he was cut on his nose from the strikes in that round. Back to the stool. Cut man is in. Should be able to shut that cut and prevent it from becoming an issue moving forward. But, of course, as soon as he gets struck in that next round, it could open back up. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through. Nearly got him out of there for good.
Almost got him out of there. He hurt him badly. He had his opponent hurt real bad. Now his opponent's walking back to his corner. Everybody looks confused. They don't know what they're supposed to do to try to change the way that this fight is going.
Round three of a possible five. Nice kick there by Adesanya. Missed with that right hand. Oh, wow, how about the roundhouse kick? Well, new round, same narrative. He continues to punish the body yet again, just as he did in the previous frame.
Good jab there by the champion. That was nice strike.
Well, we got a lot of blood now, ladies and gentlemen. I think my mother just turned off the TV, but every time that area gets targeted, that cut is getting worse and closer, theoretically, to the end of the fight.
Yeah, and, you know, when you got a person like this in front of you that is so good at what they do, when you are bleeding like this and the work is showing, you got to try to find a way to something, because the more he's standing, the more he's going to have to deal with this cut, and now all the blood that's coming from the cut.
Oh, nice check on the leg kick offering there. Israel Adesanya's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut, perhaps there on the bridge.
Oh, big elbow.
Oh, you can feel the breeze there. Swing and a miss by Duplessis. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromised. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing, recognizing what they wanted to get done, and it's showing. This is a very evenly matched fight.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Duplessis.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Adesanya's eye starting to close up. Got to get that end swell on it between rounds if we get there. Oh, just misses with the kick. Duplessis gets tattooed by that straight punch.
He's got some hands, man. Nice leg kick.
2 minutes to go. Blocks the strike. Beautiful strike there as he continues to attack that cut. Cut man's going to have some work to do if we get to the stool between rounds.
But that's why we got the best in the business. We got the best cut men in the business, and they are going to need him right now because this cut is getting worse, and it's only going to continue to get worse because he has got a killer in front of him. Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he...
Duplessis got his head. Let's see if he can secure a guillotine choke here. Oh, that guillotine choke is tight. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
1 minute now to go in the third. And it looks as though he'll let his opponent stand up here. Yes, he will. All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Oh, you land, I land. Is that what we're doing here? Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight.
Yeah, it's an investment, John. It may not pay dividends right now, but the more you go there, the more damage you do, eventually it will show itself. And right now, it's starting to show.
All right, that's 3 rounds in the books. We are headed to the championship rounds. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cut man will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward. Well, his nose is just mangled. The cut appears to be the big issue. Let's get you some replays from that previous round.
I mean, it's getting hammered. He's going back to the well over and over again. And why would he not? His opponent wasn't good on the defense. His opponent allowed for him to land too clean. And now he's just targeting that cut on the nose.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. 4th round is underway. You got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The 4th round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get back off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Timely defense there. Huge block for him.
Oh, well timed with that tee. Pretty good jab there by Adesanya. Able to thwart the single leg takedown attempt there. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Trying to bring him over the top. This fight's going to be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Swing and a miss by Duplessis. Israel Adesanya is really taking aim at that cut right now, and hard to blame him, right? They might even call in the ringside physician. He is continuing to target that area.
He's hurt bad. They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit-for-tat.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish the guy.
It seems like the guy's playing with his food. You know, he's having a good time out there. Everything's working. He's in the zone. It feels like at any moment he can end the night of his opponent. But he seems to be having fun, and hey, to each his own, I guess. I'd be rushing out of that octagon.
Yeah, you don't go with it.
No.
All right, champ, starting to see some swelling upstairs now.
He's taking way too many shots to the head. You gotta move your head. You cannot be on a straight line. Otherwise, you will take shots, and that shot and those shots leads to your face starting to swell.
Swing and a big miss by Adesanya. Well, it's all pace and pressure down the stretch. He is really lighting him up now. Oh, that's going to soften him up. Massive knee to the body. Just over 2 minutes to go.
Oh!
Oh, nice jab to the head by Dracus du Plessis.
On point with that jab today.
Lead kick landed there by Adesanya.
Nice shot there by Taylor.
Well, the striking clinic continues, and he's wise to attack that already damaged area upstairs.
He's attacking the damaged area for the opponent. He's got to get that head moving on an X. He cannot be straight on the center line. That center line, you've got to get off of it. You cannot go forward without moving your head.
Israel Adesanya's nose is just pouring blood right now. I'm no doctor, Daniel, but I'm not sure that thing isn't broken yet. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight.
What a beautiful leg kick that landed there.
45 seconds remain in the round.
Oh, wow, great jab there by Izzy.
30 seconds to go.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so now his body language really starting to change. One more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, what a round. How good was that? All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now. All right, I'm being told we've got some replays from the previous round, and it appears as though the cut on the bridge of the nose is getting worse by the minute.
It's getting worse by the minute, and he's got an opponent in front of him that wants to target it. He wants to hit him on the nose over and over again. I wonder if every time he gets hit there, the blood goes down into the mouth, making it difficult to breathe.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Oh, he's hurt.
Nice head kick, man.
Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked. Duplessis' cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Well, it seems like there has been an opening for that overhand all night long. Let's see if he goes back to it here. Oh, double leg takedown. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Postures up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? Another ground and pound strike gets home. All right, he's hanging out inside the closed guard of his opponent here, DC. You got to be careful. Nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Effective punch there by Duplessis. All right, getting late in the fight. It has been all action to this point as we go down the wire. Could be anybody's fight.
Anybody's fight. Both of these guys prepared very well for this competition, and it showed in such a tremendous fight.
So I'm going to hit you, and then you hit me. Back and forth we go. This is one of the best fights I've called all year.
Yeah, one of the best fights, and the blood.
We'll see if he can finish.
Both unwilling to take a step back. What a phenomenal fight.
Oh, huge left. Adesanya goes for the clinch here, and this is just a means by which to recover. He is stunned. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. All right, well, the local hospital might be busy later tonight. What an absolute war this has been. The Cutmen have done a pretty good job, but both guys are leaking in the face area.
Yeah, they're working full tonight. I mean,
You got to be kidding me with that knockout. If that is not the #1 play on SportsCenter tonight, I'm not sure what would top it. One of the best knockouts we've seen all year.
in a very long time. I have not seen someone look this good. He promised us something, and he delivered with that beautiful knockout.
We go to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean's called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 50 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by knockout and new UFC middleweight champion of the world, Israel, the last style Bender Adesanya.
All right, so as they say, another highlight for the appreciable reel of the middleweight champ, Israel Adesanya, your winner tonight by knockout.
Adesanya is such a powerful guy and such a big guy that when he lands, he can shut your lights off. Tonight, he gets the job done in spectacular fashion.